King Farm in Rockville is not where you'd expect to find a barn full of bikes, unless you run into Keith Oberg.
Yeah, these bikes we picked up, in, where did we get them? Oh yeah, a local bicycle shop, and it's actually a good bike, just needs some wheels. Bikes for the World. We are a non-profit organization that has the mission of collecting unwanted bicycles, which exist in abundance in the United States, and we put them to productive use, either here or mostly internationally. A bicycle is a productive asset for a working person. I've been both a cyclist and I also worked overseas in Latin America. I spent 25 years traveling to Latin America and seeing people walking miles and miles and miles to get to work, to get to school, to deliver health services. Health workers in rural communities that were going around weighing babies and doing immunizations would walk door to door, and having a bicycle would double and triple their efficiency. And we collect thousands of unwanted bicycles here in the Washington, D.C., Baltimore region. We work here on King Farm in Rockville. I think we have about 500 to 600 bikes in the barn, and they really compact well. We work with about 100 community organizations. We work with, here in Montgomery County, with a number of Boy Scout troops.
My name is Tyler Rodriguez, and I am doing an Eagle project. Here. I'm expecting at least 50, and if I get more than that, I would be totally happy with what I have accomplished today.
I've got 3 bikes, my daughter's bikes, and they're now 17 and 15. These have been sitting in the garage, so I'm happy to donate them to the Boy Scouts.
The previous owner of this vehicle is now in college, so this is a little bit too small for him.
Thank you for donating.
We are donating 3 bikes today. They used to belong to my sons, and they've outgrown them. They like them because they were their first bikes and all that. It's time to move on.
You're going to take this and you put it into one of these, actually smaller. One of the big issues is people don't have transportation around the world. They don't have cars like the U.S. They're not as rich. They can't go out and buy cars, so they use bikes. Bikes are a main source of transportation.
Good. Good job.
We're doing a collection with a church for many years, pointed out a bike that had just come in from an elderly couple, and this bicycle had belonged to their son, who had died tragically about 10 years before. And they had kept that bike as a tangible link to the memory of their son. And they knew about our organization for several years, and they decided that they would bring the bike and donate it to us and put it to good use in memory of their son. And believe me, it really brought a tear to my eyes. The cycling business community is involved in this. Individual cyclists love it.
I'm doing this because I've always been kind of interested in bikes and bike riding, so I figured that helping with a charity that specializes in that would be beneficial to both the charity and to me as a worker.
We got a container coming in, a 40-foot shipping container.
There you go.
Oh, nice.
I assume that it's going to be pretty intense manual labor, but I mean, we're up for it.
We make 3 levels, 8 rows. We average about 20 bikes a row. That's 480 bikes. Here's a perfect one for Costa Rica. 24-inch mountain bike, good for Montgomery County adolescents, but perfect for a Costa Rican or Central American adult. Whereas this bike is a 26-inch diameter wheel. We put them aside for Africa, where people tend to be taller.
I guess I'm volunteering because I guess I'm pretty environmentally conscious, and I feel like this is a organization that takes both the environment and people who from different socioeconomic groups, people who really need the help, and sort of interweaves them together.
We're trying to inspire other people and build a movement of recycling and of enjoying bicycles.
Actually, this came from a bike shop.
And making a contribution, very tangible contribution to sustainable transportation and to the environment and to recycling and reuse. And Steely Dan to boot. Full to do your dirty work, oh yeah.
As it turned out, Tyler collected 47 bikes and raised $230. If you are interested in running a collection site, volunteering, or donating a bike, please go to bikesfortheworld.org.